You're looking at the problem at several levels. On one level, you're looking at local films making only so much, 30%. On the other level, you're looking at only one company locally making 3/4 of the revenue of the entire local industry. That's going to be a difficult uphill climb.
It is. And I think, and that's why in the last 2 years, what we're trying to do is to create systems, to develop the entire industry, not just in terms of understanding distribution, but how can they actually develop films that could be competitive with the rest of the other films that are coming out in the theaters.
What would you think would be the more urgent issue to confront? The one about the local versus the foreign? Maybe versus is the wrong word for it. Local vis-a-vis the foreign, or internally the big company versus the smaller independent companies?
I share the sentiments of Direk Eric when he said that they need something that they can latch onto in order for them to continue to produce films. And that is that they have a space in the cinemas.
Yeah.
So that is an exhibition problem. So we have to address their exhibition, the manner by which local films are exhibited in cinemas. And that is actually the urgent matter that have been in discussion together with our cinema owners. And I hope that by the end of the month, that will actually come up with a policy that would help give leverage to our Filipino producers by giving them a better play date for them to open the films. Napaka-crucial ng Friday.
Yung Friday.
A lot of people say that, of course, our normal audience naman, hindi nila alam kung Wednesday or Friday, ano yung laki ng tulong niyan sa producers. Kasi parang they will just watch films as they please. But opening on a Friday, that is the peak weekend of the moviegoers, and that would allow for them to see the films na supposed to be playing on that particular play date na makita nila. Kasi normally kung Wednesday ka, by Friday wala na yung mga films na hindi nagpe-perform masyado. So aside from that, we're working towards hopefully giving our local producers that are already booked, kumbaga may commitment ka na binook mo na sila, a 3-day guarantee in the cinemas so that ma-maximize nila yung opportunity nila to get the audience.
So 1 weekend, John.
Hopefully. Yes, that's the
Okay.
goal.
Okay.
Other countries give 7 days. So for us, this is a very good compromise. And I'm very positive that our stakeholders, our distributors, producers, and exhibitors will come to a very good solution in terms of giving naman, kumbaga dapat may ibigay din tayo sa mga cinemas. That is, hopefully dapat meron talagang marketing na ginagawa din ang ating mga producers. Hindi lang sila nagre-rely dun sa guaranteed days na ibibigay sa kanila.
That's only by agreement, no? Would that need legislation to enforce that? Could a cinema decide unilaterally na hindi, gusto ko talaga magbago ng ano eh?
Well, the FDCP has the mandate to create and implement policies. So it's going to be an FDCP policy, and it's going to go through the process of,
Public hearings.
We're going to submit the final draft to the UP Law Center. It's going to be enacted and going to be implemented.
So it will be a law.
It will be, and
Okay.
hopefully supported by legislation eventually para masil talaga.